Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going through my weekly makeup basket. I will be reviewing a little bit of the products that I picked last week and then showing you what I've picked for this coming week. I have used literally all of these products. Probably the first time that I've really made sure to use every single one. Actually, I lied. There's one I did not use and I'll tell you. But I'm so happy with the things that I chose, and I have really good opinions now. So let's just get started. Let's start with the foundations. I had picked the Pretty Vulgar AF, Cool AF, and the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I've tried this now 4 times. It is just not for me. It is too heavy, too thick. It shows texture on my skin. I am going to return this. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't hold on to a product, especially that I've only tried a few times if it doesn't work for me. And I've tried it in many different ways. The It Cosmetics is a longtime favorite. I've almost used up. This is my 3rd tube of it. So obviously it's a repurchased, loved product. I think it is great. I have it on today. The primers that I chose were 2. First is the Stellar Brilliant Primer. I love this. I've had it in my basket probably the entire month of January. It is getting probably halfway out, so I'm going to leave it in my basket for another week just to use this up. I love it. I've already bought a full size of it, and I just think it is absolutely wonderful. The other primer that I used was the Josie Maran Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. It is a lot like the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base or whatever that I've fallen in love with. It actually is a lot like that. I do like that one a little bit better, but this one worked very similar. I am actually excited that I figured out how to use it. It is a primer. It's not a finishing, well, it is a finishing balm, but they say you can use it after makeup. I would never. I think that would make me look weird on top of a foundation, but I think it is a great primer, a great hydrating primer. I don't know if I would necessarily repurchase it, but I'm definitely going to be able to finish it and use it, and now I know that I do like it. I will be putting that back. Alright, powders that I chose were, one was the Makeup Forever Blurring Powder Foundation. It is so good. I love it. It's very full coverage powder, so it can get a little cakey if you use it, a lot of it. I'm going to be putting it back for the week just to grab something else, but I think that's great. I also had the Lancome Absolute powder in the color Absolute Pearl, and I don't like it. I've had this way too long to not realize that I don't like it, but I did use it only with the Pretty Vulgar foundation. I don't think I used it at all with the CC cream. So I'm going to leave it in my basket for another week to see if I can use it with a different foundation. It just showed a lot of texture, and I'm wondering if this is more of a highlighting finishing powder, and maybe that's where I've been going wrong using it all over my face. Let me know if you have this and if you use it and how you use it, because obviously I couldn't figure it out. The bronzer that I used was the Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. I used this all week long. I did not pull in anything else, surprisingly, and I loved it, but it did get muddy on me when I used it with a cream blush, but it worked pretty well if I was very, very light-handed and didn't keep blending it. I feel like if I kept blending and adding more and more product, it would get really muddy and patchy. So I have to be very careful and sparing when I use this, but I thought it was okay. Would I repurchase it? No. Would I recommend it? No. But I own it, so I might as well use it. All right, the blushes, I wore 2 blushes. I do think I did leave the Tarte blush in, but I never used it this week, or I think I used it only once. But I love the Urvana by Benefit. It is like a pink boxed blush. This is so pretty, so natural. I think it's easy to use. I'm going to put it back just because I want something different, but it's probably one of my top favorite. I did also pull in the MAC See Me, Hear Me blush. I've had this for way too long to really know if I love it. I do like it. It is a dark, intense blush. You can wear in the winter. I do think for me it might work out better in the fall. So I'm going to put it back, but at least I know I do like it, because before I really didn't know or have an opinion.
I had 3 highlighters this week. First, I threw in again the Scene from Space 1C that I got in my Ipsy. I didn't even pull for it this week, so there's that. But I did use both of these a lot. I love them. First is the Tarte highlighter in Exposed. So pretty, so natural. I think I'm gonna leave it in my box again for another week. It was that good. I don't wanna stop using it, so I'm gonna leave it in. The other one was the MAC Soft Frost. I have this one on today. It is really nice. It's actually very, oh, I thought it was falling out. How weird. It's actually very natural, surprisingly, because it does kind of have a holographic, I got the word, feature, whatever to it. I mean, it kind of shifts a little bit, but it's so natural that it's okay. This is a holographic highlighter that I think mature, older women could wear and not feel like they're looking blue and pink as they turn. It's that subtle. It is so pretty. I am putting it back just to grab something else. All right, let's see. The 2, what are these? Concealers. The Rainforest of the Sea. Oh, I had 3 actually. The Rainforest of the Sea, the Makeup Forever, which I didn't use at all. I'm going to leave it in, trying to just use it up, finish it. But the Fake Up by Benefit. I used this one time. It creased really bad. I don't know how long I'm going to hold on to it. I just find if it's going to crease and I have others that don't, why would I pull for this, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it did crease really bad. This creased too, but it's a very thin hydrating product, so it wasn't very hard to tap out or to blend it out. This is a little bit more thicker, had a lot waxy center or outer ring on it, so I think that might be why it was a little more difficult to get the creasing to go away. But putting those back, grabbing something different. All right, mascara, I'm leaving them in. It Cosmetics and my Lash Princess, just still using those. My Anastasia Brow Wiz is almost out, but I have another one that I have in, and my Brow Gel that I'm trying to finish these and get them going. I just don't like them. I also had in the Milani Black Liner, the Stay Put Matte. I didn't pull for it, but it's the liner that I'm using right now, so I'm just gonna leave it in case I do want to use it this next coming week. Lip products, I did have in my Floss, my new favorite lip gloss. I'm going to leave this in. I like it. It's easy. It doesn't last very long on your lips, but it does feel nice, and I feel like I should have some type of gloss in here to put on, whether I put it on after I've put a color or as I'm putting makeup on. I did have one lip liner. This is in the color Naked. I loved it. It's a very deep, dark, for a nude. You would think it shouldn't be called Naked. It should be called like mauve. But I'm going to leave it in because I did enjoy it that much. I liked it. I don't think I filmed any videos wearing it, so maybe I'll try to do that this coming week. The 3 lip products I had was the NARS Bound, which I'm actually wearing right now. Absolutely love it. One of my holy grails, probably one of my top 5 lipsticks. It's so good. If you have similar skin tone or coloring, I'm sure it will work on many skin tones, but I just feel like it goes really well with mine. I also used the Bite Beauty Meringue. This is a very nice nude color. I tried this on in my Get Ready With Me. I really like it. I think, I'm trying to decide if I should leave it or put it back. I think I'm going to put it back for now, but I probably will pull it soon because I just enjoyed it. It was easy to wear with anything. And then the last lip combo, or not lip combo, the last color I have is the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint in Cis. I got this in a subscription box. I did try it on in my Get Ready With Me. It's just not a color that I would use right now, being that I'm using more lighter colors, so it wasn't bad. The formula was very long wearing. I had a hard time getting it off after a few seconds, so I would recommend that formula. The last thing that I have in is my Shadow Sense that I use for a eyeshadow primer, which I'm just leaving in, trying to finish that up. And then the last group of products are my eyeshadows. I had 2 singles. First was the Neutrogena
shimmer eyeshadow in Silkstone. I used this twice as kind of a base. I liked it. I can't even open it. Ooh, not my favorite base color, but it was okay. I'm gonna put it back. Just wasn't really my favorite. And then this Larizzi Cosmetics Liquid Beam. This actually works really well as an inner corner highlight. It just is just perfect for that. I mean, it is not anything like dramatic, but I'm gonna leave it in my box because I like to add that here and there, so I'm gonna leave it. The 3 eyeshadow palettes I had one was the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. This is the one product that I did not use this week, so I'm going to leave it in for 1 more week, hoping that I use it, especially before my new box comes, so that I can have a review of it. But the 2 that I used the most, or the whole time, was the Lorac Pro 2 and the Naked Basics 1. Love these. Highly recommend them. This palette alone is just perfect. Has a bit of nudes and a couple pops of color, which is perfect. This I got the most natural, everyday, perfect eyeshadow from. I think I'm gonna leave this in my box 1 more week, just in case I want something just easy and quick, and I'll add a couple fun things, but I think I'm gonna leave that for 1 more week. I really enjoyed it. So let me go get the new products and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm not going to mention the new products, I'm not going to mention the products that I just mentioned that I was keeping in this month. So I'm just going to talk about the products that I'm adding to those. So first, let's start with foundations. So I actually have quite a few because 3 are samples. So I still have this Hourglass Immaculate, which I want to try. So I'm going to for sure try that this week. For sure. I'm going to try. And then I also have the NARS Soft Matte. It's a concealer. Hold on. That's next. I have the Ultra HD Foundation from Makeup Forever. I want to try that. So that hopefully will be 2 days that I do use those. And then I threw in 2 products that are fairly new. One is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation with sunscreen. And I've used this actually 2 or 3 times, I can't remember. And it's okay, I don't hate it, I don't know it so far, but the color's perfect, so I thought I would put that in there this week, since I know it's not a product that I hate like I had last week, but I know it's something that I know works for me and I can make work. The other one that is a new one I have never tried, it is the Soap and Glory Kick A All Day Wear Foundation. I don't know, it looks interesting. I'm excited to try this out, see what I think, and go from there. So those are my foundations. Obviously for concealer, I have this, I want to try the Matte Creamy Complete Concealer. I have tried the creamy one that's in the tube, but not the one that's in the pot. So I'm excited to try that. I know a lot of people love it. The other concealer that I'm going to use is the Stay Insurance from J.Cat. This is the newer one I have that's in a darker color. I think Vanilla Bean. And I haven't tried this color yet, but I know I love the formula of this concealer, so I didn't pick anything else to go with that because of that. Then powders, I went back to the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I really liked setting my face with this after putting on concealer, concealer and foundation before I did any other powder products. So I put it back in because I kind of missed having that. So must be a good product for me to really want to use it again. And then I thought I would throw in this other new product that I got in my Ulta haul that I've posted. This is from J.Cat Beauty. It's the Aqua Insurance Compact Foundation. Kathleen Lights, I talked about it, was one of her favorites of last year. I haven't tried it, so I'm excited to try that out. If it's horrible, you know you'll be seeing my Clinique back in here. So, all right, for contour, I put in my Hoola Quickie contour stick, the mini that I have. I'm trying to use up. Holy grail of cream contours, so good. And then I wanted to get a powder one. This is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Pineapple Paradise. To be honest, I think I used it when I first got it, which was what, last summer or whatever, and I haven't really touched it since. So I thought I would bring it back, try it out again. It also has a highlight that I can use if I want. So I thought that would be fun to give that a try. So while we're on highlights, I obviously have that highlight, and then I picked 3. So this is the Flesh that I got in a subscription box that I want to try. The color just seemed a little bit too dark, so I'm not sure how that's going to work for me, but there's that. And then I pulled in 2 highlighters that I know I love. This is the Gilded Honey from Laura Geller. I absolutely love that. It actually is a darker highlight that works for my skin. And then this is the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizing Veil. That's a lot to say, but it's basically a powder highlight. So I know this works for me too. So I have those that I can play with this week. So I actually have 3 primers, not counting the other one that I'm leaving in from Stellar, but I put in this for Solid Liquid Glass. I got this in a subscription box. I have used it probably 4 or 5 times, so I already know my opinion on it, but I kind of thought I'd throw it in again because it's kind of hydrating. And then I also put in the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I love this. I kind of missed having a pot, so I don't know. I feel like serum, pot, that one's kind of a cream. And then I also threw in this cream. This is a Luminizer Primer from Dr. Brandt. I have like 5 samples of this, so I think I really want to try it out, see if I like it, and if I don't, I have a lot of samples I can pass on. So that's why I put that in there. I also have a lot of blushes, only because 2 of them are new. One is the Milani Cheek Kiss. I tried this actually in my Get Ready With Me this past week, but I've only used it that one time. And then I have the Maybelline Cheek Heat that I really want to try. So far, I don't know my opinion is on this. It wasn't like outstanding the first time I used it, so we'll have to see what happens, but there are those that I'm going to try. And then I picked 2 that one that I love and know, and one that's also new. This is the Dollar makeup line that Walmart just released soon that Emily Noel talked about, and this is the color Dusk. It is a powder blush, but I thought I would give that a try, being that those are 2 liquids as a powder. And then because I'm not sure about any of those products, I wanted to throw in something that I know would work for me. So I got my Dior blush in the color Rosy Glow. I love this. It looks baby pink or bubblegum pink, and it does not show up like that on my skin. It's actually very flattering, very nice. I absolutely love this blush. It's probably one of my top 5 blushes, so it is so good. Let's see, I have those 2 palettes that I'm leaving in from last week. So I only pulled 1 palette and a couple singles. I actually decided to pull in my Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. I haven't used it in a little bit since I had that ugly look that I freaked out about. So I'm excited to try it again, since those ones, I mean the Ruby palette's bright, but I have the Naked Bases, which is very neutral, and I thought this has some neutrals plus a little bit more of color. So I thought it would go well with those other 2. And then I picked the MAC Single in Kid. I love this color. It's just a very easy, it can help blend things out. It can help set things down. So I love that. Thought I'd put that in. And then last, I thought I would put in these shadow scents that I have, since I haven't really used these ones yet. So I have the color Natural Tan, Slate, Pewter Shimmer, and Smoke Shimmer, and I thought I could probably do a fun look. They're kind of all a gray neutral type colors, so I thought those would be nice to try out and use. I mean, I've used them a few times, but give a little bit more love. So I did choose 4 lip colors. One is a Kat Von D color. I picked a Kat Von D color a few weeks ago, which was Lolita, to see if I wanted to keep it, and I liked it, and I actually ended up liking it, and it's a brown, surprisingly. This one, I honestly don't know the name. I think it's Berlin, but I'm not sure because the sticker's gone. But I figured I'm going to try this one so I know if I want to keep it or toss it, and that's why that's in there. But I mostly put these in because I know I love these. These are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lip, Matte Ink Lip things. Matte Ink Liquid Lip, I don't know. So I have the color Savant, Poet, which I love already, and Lover. I think I've tried Lover. It was actually very dark. They don't totally match these because this one was like more nude than concealer color, and so they don't totally match what's on the outside, but I'm excited to try them. No, maybe I tried this one in Savant because this one looks still closed. So I tried this one, which was a lot darker, or maybe it was the same. I don't know. But I'm going to try those this week and see what I think. And that is all. That is my weekly makeup basket. I think this is number 4. I'm off to a good start this year, and I'm actually pretty hopeful with all these products. We'll have to see what happens. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.